Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about reasons why quiet people get more done. So make sure to watch the full video. When it comes to success, it's easy to see why people who are more outgoing would be thought of as more likely to be successful. They're typically the ones to speak up when they have an idea, and they're often able to communicate with a certain degree of confidence. But despite how outgoing and confident extroverts can be, there are several reasons why introverts are more likely to be successful. 1. They're always listening. Everyone knows that introverts are typically quiet people, and this is especially true when they're around a large group of people. So what are they doing when they're around a bunch of people? Well, they're actually listening. Introverts can sit in the middle of a large group of people where many different conversations are occurring and tune into any individual conversation. If you're looking for someone who takes listening to others very seriously, introverts are the kind of people you're looking for. 2. They think things through. Introverts don't just jump into things without thinking. They're naturally cautious, especially with anything that involves risk. Introverts tend to plan ahead as much as possible because they don't want to be surprised by anything that could be negative. This can be a valuable trait for an organization that wants someone who exercises wisdom and plans ahead. 3. They're observant. Not only do introverts make great listeners, but they're also mindful of their environment and the things happening around them. Because they're observant, they're able to notice both the mistakes and successes of others and pick up on what to do and what to avoid in order to be successful. 4. They're self-aware. Introverts are relentlessly self-aware, almost always thinking about the way they are being perceived by others. Most introverts want to be taken seriously, and for that reason, they're careful about how they portray themselves. They're not likely to take part in any activity that will embarrass themselves or someone they work for. 5. They weigh their words. Introverts don't jump into public conversations lightly, because they're likely to stumble over their words if they're forced to suddenly enter conversations. Introverts are constantly listening and thinking through what could be said in a conversation. They choose their words carefully, so you know when an introvert is speaking. They're carefully weighing their words in hopes of communicating something important when they have an opportunity. 6. They're sensitive. This can be a strength or a weakness depending upon how an introverted person utilizes their sensitivity. But the strength lies in introverts taking the things they do and the relationships they're involved in very seriously. Because they feel deeply, they're more likely to be in tune with how others are feeling. This can be a valuable asset for someone who is a leader because they'll be considerate of the needs of the people under them. 7. They're creative. It's no surprise that introverts tend to be more introspective than extroverts, able to spend hours thinking about various topics. Because introverts are highly experienced thinkers, they tend to be more creative. They're always imagining and making connections. Author J.K. Rowling is an introvert who was able to imagine one of the most beloved stories in literature with her Harry Potter series and its vivid characters and story world. 8. They're independent. Part of what makes introverts so creative is their ability to work hard on their own. While they can be valuable members of a team, their preference is often to work alone. Introverts can be trusted to complete tasks that involve only one person. 9. They're trustworthy. Have some information you need to share, but you don't want it to spread widely. Because introverts tend to be more introspective and careful about things, they're less likely to be sharing other people's secrets. Because they tend to take the relationships they're in very seriously, and they worry about how they're perceived, they're likely to be more reliable and more trustworthy. 10. They're great communicators. President Barack Obama has been said to be an introvert, yet he's someone who has to communicate on a regular basis to large crowds of people, and he does it well. Many people are surprised that introverts actually make great public communicators. The reason is that they spend a lot of time in preparation to make sure they're giving their best performance possible and are perceived well by their peers. Introverts may not be the most outgoing of people, but it turns out that being outgoing isn't really necessary for them. Using the inherent strengths listed above, introverts are often able to achieve greater levels of success. Introverts have not always gotten a fair deal of acceptance in the workplace. They are often bypassed or sidelined because they are considered too quiet, shy, withdrawn, and lack ambition. But there's a lot of evidence out there that shows introverted people are generally more intelligent and innovative on average. If your company prizes creativity, independence, and productivity in its processes, don't overlook the seemingly quiet and aloof ones. They may have just the qualities your company needs to succeed. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.